what is real signal and what is noise when you can't rely on product market fit, when you're assessing things at scale. So if you imagine that commercial to product data loop that happens in an early stage startup as you're working towards PMF, like you've got all of a sudden now signals coming from users, but the users are still learning what they're going to need in the next iteration. So that's not even a given. So you've got data points coming in that the commercial founding team or, core team are then relaying within the startup to product. And then that's being fed into the development of that product. And so you have to, as much as you can look at how that loop works, who are the team that are doing that, how do they have a decision-making framework? There is an element there that you won't know until it really gets into execution, that they're understanding the right signals and developing them into the product. And some of these startups, Lovable's a great example, like they're shipping out every single week. So if you think about the scale and the scale at which these startups need to be shipping, they also need to be digesting what their users want before that, right? And so I think that's an element that you have to be really aware of, that there's going to be some of that. But ultimately, I think the biggest lesson for me coming into 2026 is that nothing else matters without distribution and having a distribution moat. So it's not good enough anymore to have the same distribution as someone else building in the same sort of space as you. It's about having something that's unique to you, that's loved by your customers. And we're spending a lot of time this year with our companies focusing on storytelling, narrative, distribution moats, how to think about building that around themselves so that they have a defensible strategy into this next phase.